All right, y'all. So I was screwing in the brackets, man, and the holes on the brackets is too big. The screws are going right through, bro. Look at that. The screws are going right through, bro. So now we're gonna have to improvise. Now, y'all, I was like, let me figure this out because I can't find no more screws in the house. And I was like, something got to give. Something got to give. So I was like, we're gonna do some improvising. So I got this scrap piece of wood right here, y'all. And I was thinking about adding it to the side, something like that, right? And I was thinking about like screwing some screws at the bottom of it so then it can connect to the board. You know what I'm saying? Then that'll be able to be stable. And then put the legs on something like that. A little hole driller and drilling some holes at the bottom. So I got it all the way through the bottom so it could go through the other side so it could be easier for the screws could go in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do it like that, then it end up splitting the wood. So you want to make sure you get you a little hole driller. Something like this, you know what I'm saying? Drill holes before you make a hole with the screw. Because if you do it with the screw, it's going to split the wood. But we getting somewhere, y'all. So I'm going to make a couple more holes. We're going to screw them screws in, make sure it's nice and tight, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do with them legs. But I'll be back.
All right, we got it nice and angled. All right, let's drill it in. All right, there you go. I got to drill it out.
All right, y'all, so this is how we looking. So I only drilled like 3 more holes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop drilling right now. I'm gonna start screwing the screws in so we could get it nice and sturdy, so we could get it lined up right, so it can stop moving on me, because every time I try to drill, the wood keep on moving. So we're gonna start putting some screws in. All right, y'all, so we already got 3 screws in, so it could be nice and sturdy. So when I finish drilling the rest of the holes in, it won't move and we could get all the holes nice in the line. So we still got 1 more screw to drill in. Let's go ahead and get this thing in there. There we go. All right, y'all. So now that jump nice and tight. Now we can finish drilling the rest of the holes in. You know what I'm saying? Now the holes could be nice in the line. But yeah, like I was saying yesterday, y'all, you want to make sure you always drill holes in the wood before, you know what I'm saying, you start screwing the screws in. Because if you don't, you will split your wood. You will split your wood. But now that jump nice and sturdy, now we can continue to put the holes in it. Now watch how easy that jump go in. Yes, sir. Oh, damn, I got the thing stuck in here.